I'm Frederick Lind, and I'm an engineer at Tobii. And Tobii is a company that makes eye trackers. Eye trackers are like devices that make you being able to control your computer using only your eyes. It basically knows where you're looking and where your head is. And we have a demo over here with StarCraft 2. And I'd like to talk a bit about how you can use eye tracking to enhance certain features of StarCraft 2. And if you're familiar with the game, you might know that it's pretty easy to do like quick activations and control the game, the abilities in the game. But it's pretty hard if especially if you're at a high level, to control the navigational aspects of the game. So for example, to be able to scroll, you actually have to move your hands from your ordinary set of keys, and that makes you unable to control your army, for example. So we have 3 features in this demo, and the first one is quick jump. We call it gaze navigation, and that's basically you hold one key, you get the minimap over the entire screen, and when you release the key, it'll jump to that location you were looking at. So you can see you jump to the middle, and you can maybe jump to the top right. There you go, and then center again. I don't know. Sure, and there you go. So the second one is gaze scroll, and that's basically you repeatedly click one of the buttons on the mouse, and it'll scroll the screen in the direction you're looking. So if you can scroll around a bit. The back button. There you go. And the third one is what we call gaze interaction, and that's basically if I select your entire army here, and if you can scroll over to the right, and when the enemies come, if you hold the forward button on the mouse and then tap the T key really fast for side storm, you can actually storm like where you're looking, which is pretty fun. I mean, it's completely destructive and awesome, you know. So, well, he's killing his whole army right now, but that's fine because it's fun also. So. And those are the 3 features that we think are the most fitting for this type of game. Of course, you have like loads of other interaction types for other types of games as well, but for RTSs, these are the ones I like the most.
So why is it so important for StarCraft to be able to scroll just by using your eyes?
Well, if you can't scroll, you need to scroll to be able to navigate around the battlefield. That's the first point you need to understand when playing StarCraft. And the reason why you can't play the game while you're scrolling is because if you use the button scroll, you have to move your hand from the hotkeys over to the arrow keys, and if you do that, you can't use your hotkeys. So that's the first problem. The second problem, if you try to scroll using your mouse, you can either move the mouse to the edge of the screen, but in that case you can't control your army, so yeah, that kind of sucks. And the third way is holding the middle mouse button, but if you do that, the mouse cursor disappears. So it's basically the same problem as the second one. Using your eyes, it's completely decoupled. It doesn't have anything to do with your other input modalities to do anymore. And if you do that, you basically can scroll the screen and control your army at the same time. So that's the basic gist of it.
How long did it take you to put this demo together?
Pretty quickly. I mean, it's not source integrated, so this is done. We did this. It's fun. And well, in terms of time, pretty fast. Can't remember the exact time frame right now, but not more than a couple of weeks. You know. So yeah, it's very easy to program against eye trackers. Boilerplate code is like 7 lines, and then you just use the gaze callbacks. So it's pretty easy.
So have you used this playing online?
Yeah, sure. I've learned a lot with this, and using the navigational aspects is really quite nice. Especially, I really like the idea of using gaze interaction in, especially passive biometric data in, for example, RPGs or horror games would be so awesome. Just imagine, looking at a wall and it starts bleeding, or you look to the left and have you played Amnesia? You have these cockroaches moving at the right of the screen, or where you're not looking basically, or looking at an enemy and him reacting just because you're looking at him and not another person. And if you think of role-playing games, you enter an inn and you have this brute and you look at his purse or his girlfriend or whatever, and he just freaks out. Stop looking at my purse! Those kinds of things. You can't do that without eye tracking, and I think those are really the pinnacle of what you can do. Even enhance or deepen immersion in games. That's kind of my ultimate goal.
Right, and when will that happen?
As soon as people start implementing it. I mean, the technology, the hardware is there. We just need developers to start using it. And I really hope that after this at GDC, that people will really come to appreciate and start integrating in every game. Every game.
And if I'm a developer, how do I get involved with Tobii?
Oh, just go to our homepage. We have like a partnership program, and you can get a development eye tracker just by signing up on the homepage. So it's really easy. And you get, of course, the SDK, you get documentation, there's like community forums, so you can help out there. So, yeah.
All right, great, thank you.
Thank you.